What's up, boys? We're back in the lab. We're running some Galarian Slowpoke. We're suited up. We're ready to go. I was gonna wear my hat like I used to, but I realized like not getting my hair cut during the whole quarantine makes me exude more crackhead energy than I did before, so we're gonna roll with it. Alright, a little run through time, everyone. I'm gonna leave in the comments when I get to the move set if you want to skip to that part, but just going over Slowpoke in general, I can't believe they made this many forms of Slowpoke. Believe it or not, they did. So, Quick Draw, really cool ability. That's going to be the only one that matters to me. Just on occasion, by chance, you get to go first, which is absolutely insane. I was playing through the DLC, my rival had the Slowpoke, and I was like, how is this thing going first? I am running a Excadrill against it. Like, in no universe am I getting outsped, but that's what the ability does. On random chance, you get to go first. I don't know why there's this ad for this printer down here, but let's ignore that. Base stats. So looking at the base stats, we got 95 HP solid, attack 100 solid, defense 95, special attack 100, 70, 30. So defense, or the speed, is the only thing that's really bad. I think I ran every set special attack. Yeah, I didn't run a single offensive, just attacking set because I think its moves lend itself to special attacking a lot more. You could play around with it and see what you come up with, but that's what I see. Just based off these stats, just quick reaction. I'm like, this is a Trick Room boy, and he gets Trick Room too. So let's pog. Then right above me, looking at the type defenses, pretty straightforward. Ground, dark, ghost, that's what we're going to be worried about. Ghost and dark type are mostly special attacking Pokemon. There are exceptions, obviously. Ground is going to be more physical. I've seen a lot of dark and ground in this meta. A ghost too with Dragapult, that would be an exception for an attacking ghost type Pokemon. But that's what we're working with. Good resistance against fighting, which is a pretty prominent type as well. Alright, so the piece of resistance, it is the Assault Vest Slowpoke. So this is how this man's going to work. Assault Vest, super nice. It's going to raise my special defense here that I already invested some EVs into. And it's pretty much going to make me nice and tanky for those dark and ghost type Pokemon. I also just maxed out the special attacking because that's what we're going to be trying to sweep with. We got Flamethrower, Shell Side Arm, Psychic, Focus Blast, all pretty self-explanatory. You obviously want these stab moves in here. If you don't know what Shell Side Arm does, so this is why he's looking like Mega Man in this form. It's his Shell Side Arm. It feels like I'm saying a tongue twister, but physical, if the target's defense is greater than special defense, and you get a 20% poison chance. So I think that's pretty cool if you get that poison chance off. I pretty much included this in every move set, but I think it's a really cool move that they added into the rotation. And then obviously, as I talked before, we got that Quick Draw. I think I'm going to run that for a majority of these sets. It has a 20% chance to move first in its priority bracket, so I think that's really cool. If you did run a offensive Slowpoke, there's a lot of Intimidate users in this meta. Arcanine, Scrafty, you start to see a lot of them. Even in Incineroar, you can use Own Tempo, and that would be cool. I don't really care for a Generator, but that's just me. Next set is going to be the Choice Specs set. You can always count on me running a full gambit of Choice Specs or Choice Band or Choice Scarf. I wouldn't run a Choice Scarf with him being 30 speed, but pretty much we took all these same moves, these big power moves. I put Blizzard in here just because he has such a diverse moveset. I thought it would work, and with that, we added Expanding Force. So if they're Psychic Terrain, he's boosted power, and it hits all the foes. So it's going to be hitting both opponents in a double battle, which I think is actually super nice. If you didn't want to go for this option, then you go for Psychic. It really depends how you're going to set it up. You can set it up through maybe a G-Max move or Dynamax move. Or you can run a partner on like a Trick Room moveset like Hatternay or even Indeedee. I think those would be some good partners for it. And this one I just full sent on the special attacking and put the rest into HP. You can dabble around. More people would put into defense since that is better than the special defense. It could have trouble with things like Excadrill, so I just keep that in mind. Alright, so I've been talking about Trick Room sets. Here's one of them. I actually did make this an attacking rather than special attacking Slowbro. Very unlikely. I ran Brave. Obviously you want that minus speed for the Trick Room set. You're going to be pretty slow though. Curse is going to be the main bread and butter of this moveset. You lose speed, which doesn't matter if you're in Trick Room, and you get attack and defense. So you can make this a nice, bulky boy. I threw everything into HP because I am going to be just boosting that defense stat. You could run like a flex, like something like this, or even just fully invest in that defense. Typically I like to just fully invest in one stat there. I'd run some calcs, see who you're going up against mostly, and go from there. Zen Headbutt and Poison Jab seems to be the best like psychic and best poison physical attacking moves that I saw. I really like this because the 30% poison and then the 20% flinch. Let's be real, Pokemon's a game of chance. You throw these 20% and 30% out enough, you're gonna be rolling. You're gonna be rolling in LP or whatever the ranking system is. Alright, you know I have to do them. I have to do it to them. I have to run a meme. They're gonna be like, Tom, you madman. What are you throwing at us right now? What are you throwing at us? So we ran a belly drum, give it a berry. Once you belly drum, you probably need someone on the side to like eat the incoming attacks. Or maybe you're in a Trick Room and you're in a good position. I just made this man super defensive so he could take those attacks. We belly drum, we eat a berry, then we can use Belch. Cannot be selected until the user eats a berry. We've done that. Look, 120 base power. Pretty good, pretty good. With that, I ran Expanding Force. You can do Psychic as well if you want a little more power behind that, if you don't have Psychic Terrain up. And then you can also run a flex move. I just put Shell Side Arm. There's a lot of different moves in here that we've gone over that you could plop on in there. I kind of like Scald, to be honest. Shadow Ball's not bad. Yeah. I just go through them all and see what you like. But he has a really nice moveset. But this is kind of a meme, but it actually might be a little bit dangerous. What do you think of the video, boys? Do you like those movesets? Everything looking good? If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. Feel free to comment. Pog, Tom, really good video, good job. Or you can subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. But it's been to Clark night. And yeah, if you guys have any movesets, let me see them. Let me see them. I'm interested to see if this man's gonna make its way into the meta. I'm kind of hesitant to say it is, but we're all hopeful. Peace out, boys. I'll see you next time. Bye.